In April, we got to take a team of junior high students to Salem, Oregon for a missions trip. While we were there, we got to work with a bunch of different people through a bunch of different organizations. These places include Baraka English Class, which offers free English classes to people learning English. Our team also got to serve at Hearts at Home, offering childcare while their moms got to be a part of a Bible study. We also got to serve at Marion Polk Food Share, which works with over 70 different partners in the Salem area to get food to those that are struggling with food insecurity. As a way to love on the refugee community, we got to work with Salem for Refugees by cleaning a host home, which serves as a place for emergency housing for refugees, as well as new placements that are arriving into Salem. We also got to partner with Church at the Park, which has a home called the Coral House that offers housing to single women experiencing homelessness. While we were there, we got to clean some bathrooms, paint some bathrooms, install a security fence, and organize a utility shed. And lastly, at the end of our week, we got to work with Feed Salem, which is a food pantry that operates twice a month through Salem Alliance Church that offers a grocery-like experience to those that are in need of food. Throughout all of these service opportunities, we got to see God work in incredible ways. And here are some stories from the students themselves about things that stood out to them, what they learned about God, as well as what they learned about themselves.
I'm Liam Wheelahan and I am in 7th grade.
I'm Danny and I'm in 7th grade.
My name's Claire and I'm in 6th grade.
I am Avery James and I'm in 7th grade. I'm Elena and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Tucker, I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Noah and I'm in 7th grade.
A story from the trip that was really impactful was at Hearts at Home, and it was a group for moms, kind of like a Bible study. And there was a children's care program where the guys went and I got to take care of the 0 to 2-year-olds, and I got to help out a lot of kids. I saw a kid walk for the first time, which was really impactful.
A part of the trip that was impactful to me was when we were at the Marion Polk Food Share and we got to pack all the onions and pears, and we got to see the onions and pears at Feed Salem. It was really cool to see the pears and onions again because we didn't just get to pack them, but we also got to see how it impacted others.
At Feed Salem, which is a local food bank run by Salem Alliance, I got to meet a lady who had just started coming to Feed Salem, and she didn't know anything about God yet. And people had started to pray over her. Then she got a job opportunity, and over that job opportunity, she started to pray more by herself and read the Bible more. And that really started her walk with Jesus. And she was very praising God that she had got this far. And that was really impactful to see how God used that opportunity.
At Salem for Refugees, she taught us about refugees, how long it takes to enter the country, the process you have to go through, some of the scenarios that they came from. For the actual service project, we cleaned a house where refugees who have just come into the country or who are just main people who are struggling, they'll go to this house and they'll stay until they can get into society.
There's beds, toilets. I believe that they have a care package that they send. So we got to clean the house and prepare it for the new families coming.
I learned that I view others a little bit lower than I should. So for refugees, now I've learned that I can view them in a totally different way because of how long it takes for them to actually enter the country, about 10 to 20 years.
I learned about myself that I'm pretty quiet. I was pushed out of my comfort zone because I'm just not used to talking to someone I've never known before or seen.
What I learned about myself on this trip was I really liked stepping out of my comfort zone. I really liked kind of talking to the people, when I hold their carts out to their car to help them unpack and stuff. I learned that I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. I found myself in a lot of tough situations, being around people who are also in tough situations. And I feel also before the trip,
I was definitely getting concerned about like, ooh, is this gonna be too much? And it was a lot easier than I thought. It was just a little bit like having to come out of your shell type of stuff, which I liked it. And I feel like I want to do that more because I feel like when I was in my comfort zone, I didn't like just feeling safe where I was. I liked getting out and spreading the word to people who maybe don't know God, or maybe do, but don't really understand what He can do for you.
Something I learned about myself on this trip was that I was always really shy to like talk to other people, but then as like I started talking to like people I didn't know and like learning their stories, I realized that it's not that hard and I'm braver and I can talk to other people and not be so afraid.
He provides, because I'm pretty sure the Feed Salem place has been open for like 16 years and they've never run out of food.
God uses many different people and many different types of people and people like me to help serve and help others. And while doing that, like making the opportunity for them to come to know God and to know Him for the rest of their lives, which I think is a blessing and an opportunity that's really cool that we have.
Something I learned about God on this trip was that He can help people in small ways and He can also help people in big ways. In a small way, He helped people just like buy enough food to get them through the month. Or in a big way, He helped us have the courage to like clean in people's houses for refugees so they can have a home.
On this trip, I learned that God can show Himself really well through others by helping like tell their story to help you understand Him better.
What I learned about God was definitely that God can do a lot of things through different people and different places, through all situations. I did sort of experience it before the trip through myself, but I never really experienced it through other people. Like, watch them experience God, which I definitely saw a lot, like through the Feed Salem and the food chair, the Polk food chair, and through Salem Alliance, and I was like, wow, like God can do a lot. God definitely showed me people can go through hard things. God does everything for a reason, and it's a good reason. It's like you might be in a hard situation, but it's for a good reason. God did it for the good, because everything He does is perfect.
That does not look like a turkey. You think I should throw the chocolate at it?